Nicki Minaj has been taking shots at SZA. SZA was randomly talking about someone, not really saying who it was. Nicki Minaj got in front of the random shot and made it her own. Nicki Minaj has been on Station Head randomly saying different things about SZA. Nicki Minaj, who's been on top for like forever, is upset that her numbers, according to Nicki Minaj, her numbers are being deflated and others are being inflated. And people are saying Nicki Minaj fell off and other people are throwing others' success in her face. Nicki's sister has even gone against her. And when it boils down to it, Nicki Minaj, even though she's always been successful, she doesn't really have the personality that can transition outside of music. She's done well as far as the music industry, but that's the only sandbox that she can unfortunately play in. Whereas someone like SZA has the look, the temperament to be in movies, and SZA has been in movies. She was in this latest Keke Palmer movie, One of Those Days. SZA has longevity, and SZA's also been picked by the industry to be successful. Nicki Minaj is more accomplished. In the music industry, what helps you transition into other genres, what helps you get longevity, what makes people want to work with you who are not in your sphere is your awards. So Nicki Minaj has been nominated for 12 Grammys. She's won 0. SZA has been nominated for 26 Grammys and she's won 5. Overall, SZA is a better artist. Nicki Minaj has more hits. Nicki Minaj has more money. Nicki Minaj has more fame. She's at a higher level than SZA. SZA just has more longevity. Nicki Minaj has thrown out there that SZA is a studio singer or a auto-tune singer. SZA is still a singer and she has the Grammys. She has the awards. SZA has 77 awards compared to Nicki Minaj's 193. So Nicki Minaj has more awards, but the Grammys is like the creme de la creme. So it's kind of like someone being in the NBA. You can have Offensive Player of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, been on All-Star games, triple doubles almost every night, be paid a lot of money as far as your contract. When it boils down to it, what matters the most as far as the NBA is how many rings do you have? How many rings do you not have? SZA has more rings. The Grammy is the ring. SZA's got the ring. SZA has the look. SZA is the future. Now, Nicki Minaj, she is the queen. I know people who are barbs are going to be upset with me saying this. Nicki Minaj is the queen, but with Nicki Minaj being the queen, it's almost like she's falling in slow motion. It didn't help that she married Kenneth Petty,
Shots fired! Shots fired!
who's a registered ex-offender. So Nicki Minaj, with her being 42, SZA being 35, she's just the younger woman. I know Nicki Minaj has called SZA fat in so many words. To me, they look like they have the same body. They both are attractive, and the industry has picked her, and that's why Nicki Minaj is upset. Nicki Minaj is upset that other people's numbers have been inflated and hers have been deflated. And people are saying Nicki Minaj has fallen off. It's almost as if like she's falling down a flight of stairs, but in slow motion. So she still can put out an album and make numbers. She still can do well as far as the podcast and being on social media. It's just a slow fall because she has a dedicated fan base who are going to rally behind her till the end. So Nicki Minaj will be in the game for like a long period of time. It's just that every year, younger rappers are being introduced into the industry. Nicki's getting older. It's only a matter of time before Mother Time catches up with Nicki Minaj and the sandbox is no longer her sandbox. And I think that Nicki Minaj sees the writing on the wall. And so instead of adapting and changing up and trying to diversify her portfolio, she's attacking people and she's attacking SZA. But SZA's not taking it lying down. So Nicki Minaj had called out Roc Nation over allegations, including Jay-Z paternity rumors and Megan Thee Stallion lawsuit. So Megan Thee Stallion, a while back, was taking shots at Nicki Minaj, saying that you're mad at Megan, you should be mad at Megan's Law, talking about Kenneth Petty, Nicki Minaj's husband, who is a registered ex-offender. And Nicki Minaj has been sore about that. It's gotten to a point where it's like Nicki Minaj versus the world. She's called out Roc Nation CEO. Roc Nation is Jay-Z's company. Called out the CEO, Desiree Perez. Nicki Minaj had posted a screenshot of a video calling out Perez for allegedly abusing her daughter. According to the video, Perez allegedly held her daughter against her will and physically assaulted her. There were serious allegations about Perez, including using her influence and wealth to have her daughter wrongfully institutionalized in a mental health facility for 2 weeks. The daughter claims she was detained without clear cause, supported by medical records and body cam footage showing officials directing her into a vehicle. So Nicki Minaj is basically going scorched earth. Yeah, going scorched earth. We just heard a little bit of her on Station Head. From what it sounded like is that SZA agreed to do stuff and has been silent about it because SZA, this is my interpretation of what I heard from Nicki Minaj on Station Head, that SZA and other artists get shut up by receiving awards. Now, we know Harvey Weinstein was doing that, where he would do the whole casting couch and then he would give people awards to keep them from talking. If we're adding 1 + 1 and coming to 2, it sounds like SZA may have taken, allegedly, according to what I believe I just heard from Nicki Minaj on Station Head, maybe SZA took some type of casting couch offer and the Grammys and other awards that she's won was to shut her up. Nicki Minaj is saying in so many words that basically the reason why other people have gotten awards and they've gotten success and there's the apparent belief that they've kind of like jumped over her in terms of success is because other people have quote unquote sold their souls and she did not. And again, SZA has won 5 out of 26 Grammys. Nicki Minaj has won 0 out of 12, being nominated for 12. And I think Nicki Minaj is upset that people are not really messing with her husband, Kenneth Petty. She's upset about that. She feels like he's not a predator, that the girl who claimed he was a predator lied on him and set him up, that the government was out to get him. So she's upset that people don't want to mess with Kenneth Petty and don't respect him. And I think she's also mad that the industry has kind of like put plants, inflated their numbers and deflated hers to somewhat slowly force her into retirement. I do believe that it's possible for an orchestrated attack against people that the industry either gave them a chance and they were successful and now they want them to be knocked off, or people that the industry no longer wants to be relevant, no longer wants to win. With Nicki Minaj, it's kind of hard to take her out, so to speak, because she has a dedicated fan base known as the Barbs. It's very hard to do that, but they can slow walk her down, especially as she gets older. And Nicki Minaj has been smart because she's linked up with Kai Cenat. Nicki Minaj is using social media to stay relevant, stay on top, whereas other artists, they have social media as well, but they're not as successful as Nicki Minaj.
It's called survival.
Nicki Minaj has said that SZA sings like a dead dog. So SZA was saying, I wasn't even talking about or to anyone. I had just got off stage talking about retrograde. Nicki Minaj be looking and sounding like she got stung by effing bee. Draws on fake freckles. You know, there was a time where SZA was saying that she had freckles and it turns out they were fake. Nicki Minaj has body shamed SZA. I mean, people have said that they both kind of have the same bodies. SZA is more attractive than Nicki Minaj. Nicki has a better body. SZA is a plus size girl, but I mean, they're both kind of plus size these days. But SZA does have the better face, but Nicki has the better brand. Nicki Minaj is an international superstar. People know her everywhere. Her name opens doors. SZA doesn't have that yet, even though SZA does have the awards and she has transcended the music industry and been in movies. SZA eventually is going to surpass Nicki Minaj once Nicki Minaj slows down as she gets older. especially since she's blacklisted. So it's only a matter of time before Nicki Minaj is put out the game, so to speak. Who really wants to listen to a 50-year-old rapper?
Uh-oh, stinky.
So Nicki Minaj was conducting her daily Rock Nation roast. SZA got looped up in it in social media posts. It's a beef, and it's getting nasty. It all started because SZA rattled off her first post saying that, posting Mercury retrograde, don't take the bait, silly goose. And Nicki Minaj interpreted that as a direct shot at her amid her talking about Nicki Minaj blasting Rock Nation CEO Desiree Perez. Nicki Minaj has even taken shots at Jay-Z, saying that Jay-Z should go ahead and take the paternity test from the dude who's claiming to be Jay-Z's son. But the reason why Jay-Z probably doesn't want to do it, in my opinion, all edge, just because if it comes out that the guy is his son, that means he was messing with his mom while she was underage. And if that happens, I'm pretty sure other people will come with civil lawsuits and it's all alleged. They'll probably come with civil lawsuits claiming that Jay-Z did this, and that to them. And Jay-Z is just trying to basically kick the ball down the field and punt as long as possible to prevent this whole paternity suit, just because if this guy is his son, it's just going to open up a whole can of worms. SZA just has a better personality than Nicki Minaj. I don't care about none of that you pop in, all that weird stuff. And people are kind of like not really wanting this beef to happen. Somebody please tell me how the SZA and Nicki beef started, because I'm lost. Yeah, a lot of people lost. Nicki Minaj's obsession with beefing with Grammy winners has to be studied. She's picked beef with 5 people. It's been SZA, Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, Jay-Z, and Beyonce. Yeah, that's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt that other people are getting the Grammy that you feel like you deserve.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
You've been overlooked, and it's more than likely because of how you are in your career right now in 2025, and probably in the future, you're never going to be in the running for it. So you may have to pull a Beyonce and go to another industry to try to be able to finally get the win that you feel you deserve. Yeah, you may have to go to a different industry to go ahead and get that W. I mean, Beyonce did it. She has her head held high. It is what it is. It is what it is. So what do you think? Let me know in the comment section your thoughts. Thumbs up the video, share your social media, subscribe, click the notification bell. Thanks for watching. Go forth, do great things, and I'm out. Peace.